Today I will be making myeok guk, which is a seaweed beef broth traditionally eaten postpartum because it contains many healthy nutrients and also eaten by Korean daughters on their birthday in order to honor their mother. And so basically right now I just have all the ingredients lined out. And so we have the myeok, which is the seaweed, which has been soaked in cold water for 30 minutes. And then we have the beef brisket, which will be thinly sliced. We have the garlic, which will be minced, and then sesame oil, which is used as a garnish, and oyster sauce, which is used to flavor the soup. Yes, and so I will cut up all the ingredients that need to be cut up right now. So I'm almost done cutting the beef, but I just wanted to show what I'm doing with it. So basically I'm just cutting it into these thin slices because brisket is a very tough cut, and so you cut it thin so one, it can just cook easier, and two, it'll just be easier to eat. And then so yeah, and then now I'm just gonna mince some garlic. Yeah, that's basically all the preparation you need. Okay, and so the next step now is to add our myeok, 16 grams of it, to a pot of 8 cups of water, and just boil it for 10 to 12 minutes, just to release the flavors and the umami of the seaweed. Yeah, so just let that boil, and we'll move on to the next step. And so now that the myeok has been boiling for 12 minutes, we'll now turn it down to medium. And then imagine I'm adding beef right now because when I did it the first time, I wasn't recording. So, but we're gonna let that simmer for 40 minutes. And then after that, we'll add our aromatics. Yeah, and it already smells really good though, yeah. And so now that our soup has been simmering for 45 minutes, it's all actually really cooked down, and like the broth has like developed like a oily layer on top, so it looks really good. And so I already added the garlic, but then we're also adding a tablespoon and then 2 teaspoons of oyster sauce, just to give it some more depth of flavor. Actually, I'm just gonna eyeball it. That's like a good amount. And then, so then we're gonna cook this for 10 minutes now, and then it's basically ready to serve. You just gotta put a little bit of sesame oil on it. So the soup has been cooking for 10 minutes. Just gonna turn the heat off, and then add sesame oil, roasted sesame oil, and it's basically just for aromatics, and it adds just more depth to the flavor. So 1 teaspoon. 2 teaspoons. Just give that a good mix, and then it'll be ready to serve. And I'll try this in just a second when it's cooled down a bit. Yeah. And I'll just give myself a little bowl. It smells really good, and the sesame oil adds it just adds like a really nice smell to it. That's good. And so, yeah, I'll try it when it cools down. So the soup's cooled down now, and so I don't know, like it's a seaweed soup. It doesn't look that appetizing, but it smells really appetizing. Like you obviously get the flavor from the brisket, and then you get like the toasted like smell of the sesame oil. So it smells really nice. So let's taste it. Just the broth for now. It's actually really good. Like like the seaweed definitely salts the soup. I did not add any salt to this, so but like the broth is like a really good hearty broth. Like this would be, I could see how this would be good after you just gave birth, like when you're sick or something. And then you also get like the beef flavor, of course, and there's like a thick layer of oil on top of the soup too, from the sesame oil and also from the beef. And then like the beef itself, like brisket's like usually pretty chewy if you don't cook it well, but this, after it's been boiling for like an hour now, so it's actually like the fat layer is not chewy at all. So yeah, like if I had to rate it out of 10, I would give it like an 8 or something. If like a chicken soup is like a 5, yeah. So it's actually, yeah, it exceeded expectations. Yeah, and it just tastes really good.